guys, welcome back. This is the Yamaha FZS version 3.0. Yamaha has made a lot of changes and improvements with the version 3 of the FZS. And to figure out whether it's worth buying, we'll check everything that matters while choosing a bike, and in that, first we'll check the design. And starting from the front, the first thing that strikes you is the all-new LED headlight. It looks striking, and by making it LED, the nighttime visibility has improved a lot. You can take the new FZS through pitch dark conditions and you won't have any issues. Using LED lights in two-wheelers makes night rides much easy, and I really wish all manufacturers do that. And here, using LED lights is a welcome change in the FZS version 3. The next thing that strikes is the all-new LCD instrument panel. It looks sleek with this black background and white lettering. The all-digital panel shows sufficient information like speed, RPM, fuel level, distance travel, trip, and clock. It's not a busy panel, but shows all necessary information, and there is a single button to interact with the panel. This panel's daytime visibility is also good, and you won't have any issues under direct sunlight. Whenever I see an FC, one thing that always strikes me is the tank, and the version 3.0 is no exception. In fact, I feel this tank looks better than the previous version. It has this nice curve to tuck in your leg while riding, and based on looks, it really looks muscular and sharp. It's a big and chunky tank, and I really love the design of it. The tank looks even better from the front. The chrome finish used here gives the bike a unique look with the matte finish paint job. Talking about the color scheme, the FZS-FI version 3 has 3 color options, and the one shown in the video is the dark matte blue. One more thing about the tank is the fuel tank capacity, and it has increased to 12.8 liters, which is a really good thing. And for the mileage, you can get an approx mileage between 45 to 50 km per liter. Now, moving to the handlebar, it's a straight type handlebar with all necessary switch controls. The left has the dim bar bright switch with integrated pass light control, the indicator toggle, and horn. And the right has the engine kill switch and the self start switch. The handlebar gets a black paint scheme, and it is positioned to give the rider an upright riding posture. Moving to the rear, you get a chunky 140mm tire with a tire hugger. And for the tail light, it looks fine. It's a typical FC tail light, but the pillion grab rail, even though not the split type, looks unique and stylish. It's a very comfortable grab rail, and it has a matte finish. The front tire of the FZS version 3 is 100mm in thickness, and both the tires are tubeless tires with 17-inch rims. The alloy rims used also looks nice. The FZS also gets a undercowl, which is an added bonus, and it gives the bike a sporty look. And finally, the midshift muffler cover adds a touch of sharpness to the overall design of the FZS. So overall, I really like the design of the FZS version 3.0. It still retains its macho identity with a lot of minor design tweaks, which makes this 150cc bike attractive. Now let's check the technical specification of the FZS fuel injection version 3.0. This bike is powered by 149cc air-cooled 4-stroke single-cylinder engine. This is a fuel injection engine, and the gearbox coupled to the engine is a 5-speed gearbox. It's a really smooth gearbox, and you won't have any issues while gear shifting. I'm really impressed with what Yamaha has offered with the new FZS. It's a very well-refined engine. I didn't experience any vibrations from any parts while riding at low or high speeds. The first gear doesn't give you a very agile acceleration, and I think Yamaha did it intentionally so that the bike becomes an ideal choice in traffic. Now, this doesn't mean that the FZS version 3.0's engine is not powerful. In fact, it has really good power, but it's more noticeable in the higher gear, and the FZS version 3 is not hesitant to accelerate. And in fact, it can hit 80 plus mark without any issue, and you can even push further and hit the 100 plus mark, and then also you won't feel any vibrations, and the bike still feels stable and well planted on the road. This is all because the engine is tuned to deliver a maximum output power of 13.2 PS at 8000 RPM and maximum torque of 12.8 Nm at 6000 RPM. One thing that I was really amazed is the stability that the bike has, even though it's just weighing 137 kg. Till now, I haven't touched the best part of the FZS version 3.0, and it is the control. It is one of the best bikes in terms of control. You get an upright seating posture with the handlebar placed towards the rider and also on the higher side. And the new single seat used is also very comfortable for both the rider and the pillion. The seats feel larger and wider than the previous version, and the cushioning is also adequately stiff to provide good seating comfort. So all of these things together make the FCS one of the most comfortable bikes in this segment. And as I said before, it also makes the FCS version 3.0 one of the most easiest bike to control. Maneuvering through traffic or avoiding a pothole, everything feels really simple and the bike flows with you without any issues. Yamaha also did a good job with the brakes. I'm happy to say that the FCS has really good braking. Both the front and rear has disc brakes and the front is also equipped with ABS. It's just the front that houses the ABS, which means it's a single channel ABS, but it actually does a very good job for stopping. You won't experience any skids and the brakes respond really well. I'm really happy to see that the companies are preparing early for the new government rules which will become mandatory soon. And because of the new rules, bikes are getting safety features. For the suspensions used on the FCS version 3.0, the front is a telescopic fork suspension and the rear is a monocross suspension. The suspensions used are a bit stiff to my liking, but it's good and I didn't feel any stress or strain even while riding through rough conditions. And finally, for the ground clearance, the FCS version 3.0 has a minimum ground clearance of 165 mm and you don't have to worry while riding through rough patches. So overall, I'm impressed with the engine and the ride quality and comfort from the FCS version 3.0. But the final question is whether it's worth buying. And for that, there is one more factor, which is the price. Well, the ex-showroom pricing at the time of uploading the video of the FCS fuel injection version 3.0 is approximately 98,505 Indian rupees. It is priced a bit high, but with all these features, it is actually priced on par with its competitors. And for this price, you surely get a really good bike. And I'm gonna say it without any hesitation, go for the FZS-FI version 3.0 if you're planning to buy one, because the bike as an overall package won't disappoint you and it's a joy to ride machine. And I feel Yamaha did a good job with the version 3.0 of the FCS. That's all for this video guys. Hope you liked it. If so, please do hit the like button and please do subscribe. And before you go, if you want to listen to the exhaust note, here it is.